Where have they sent the streams?
Legal win. Who's this? Rika. I have 4 streams up.
The stream should
I
live.
gotta.
There we go. I think just
I
4 people put in their streams.
oh 5.
5.
Yeah, go up
Vika,
more.
F1 Fam, Blitz.
No,
And
I got
another
4 too. I
Vika,
think.
and then yeah, League, yeah, 4. Yeah, I got it.
I'm on F1 maybe there. We already started streaming, so.
Oh wait, we're live. Okay, good.
Yep.
Let's go.
Let's go.
But who won last race?
A Wildstorm won the last race.
Oh.
Welcome everyone to the stream. Today it's going to be the BAKU GP here on PS4. We got 10 racers and we're going to see what they're going to do today. Last winner was Wildstorm with second place Al Ghanem and third place I can't remember exactly.
This is gonna be really interesting since we only have 10 racers and the basically
Full qualifying.
full qualifying, and we'll check in Q2 is on what tires they start on.
Wildstorm is just starting his outlap. He's coming out of the pits.
That's it. Yep. Also with Leader win with his outlap. 2 of them have and
got pole
he
last
has
race?
broken his wing.
So Wildstorm warming up his tires. He's had pretty strong performance this season. I raced against him in the Dutch Grand Prix. I finished in third, but he was pretty good. He's pretty good in the race. I think he's one of the top racers. But we have Al Ghanem Wika, who's brand new to the league. He's only been racing here since the Netherlands. And I raced against him previously, and he's really improved on his pace. He used to set 112s at Monaco, and now he's setting 19, so he should also be a big contradicting factor in the race.
Qualifying is really important in this circuit because there's not much corners to overtake from. Just mainly the long DRS straight where drivers just usually get their passes.
Oh, there was some collision into a wall.
Yep.
Wildstorm is waiting for clear air. Clear is important on this track also because you want to have the nice downforce throughout some of the high speed kinks, otherwise you can lose it and get a lot of damage on the car.
Wildstorm starting his hot lap.
If you're lucky as well, you might get a tow from your opponents.
That's true.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want the dirty air, but you do want a tow. Could help massively in the fight for P1.
Okay, his hot lap.
So he's gonna go starting here at turn 1. He's gonna try to take it from the far right, then take it on the inside nice and smooth. He's gonna continue straight here, then gonna take a nice left. He's gonna ease it, and you don't want to go too hard here, otherwise you can lose it at the rear end, as he just did now. He opens the DRS nice and early. Changing around with his views. The circuit's pretty dangerous if you're going pretty quick. You can hit the walls really easily if you slide the car too much, especially if you're running on medium traction control or no traction control.
Yes, you don't want to do a Charles Leclerc, especially on this corner, on the castle corner.
Of course.
After this now. Oof. Just right.
Watching Wika here. Almost finished his hot lap. Currently P11.
Still 14 minutes left to drop some drivers on the pits.
Nicholas Latifi with the fastest lap right now. Kimi Raikkonen with the fastest lap right now of a 1:43.9. Obviously, our PS4 players are a lot faster than that, so we'll see how they do. It's your boy with the fastest.
1:43.599.
Let's see what Watson can do.
One fastest lap at 1:42.
Wildstorm knocks it out of the park with a 1:39. Let's see if Algamnem could do anything about it since he's up to pace.
5/10 gap from first and second.
He's coming on the final few corners here. Coming onto the back straight, he's only got one kink left to do. Then it's all up to the run to the finish line. He's running out of fuel, that should give him the benefit. Lighter car makes the car go a lot faster. Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna beat Wildstorm's time? Doesn't look like it. 1:41. He sets second place. Pretty good by him, but there's definitely room for improvement. I think he's gonna start to do an in-lap. He's got too little fuel to do another out-lap, so let's switch it over. Views to Wildstorm.
Everyone else is on their in-laps. Yep,
So Wildstorm, I think, is gonna go for another outlap since he's got it in lean right now. I think he's trying to save fuel. So he can do
I think
another
he
lap.
has wing damage as well.
Yeah, I believe so too. He had it on yellow roughly.
He is on pole, and he is on pole with wing damage, so he can improve his time even more and secure his pole.
Yeah. I mean, judging from the way he steers, I think he's also on wheel. And Al-Ghanem in second place is on controller. So it's good to see that the controller players are still putting up a challenge. J Minecraft Pro retired from the session.
I'll probably either crashed into barriers or thought his timing will be enough.
Yeah.
With 10 players in qualifying.
We have one more guy to hot lap, CRG Velo,
Yeah.
who's just started his hot lap, P20 at the moment.
Oh.
If he, let's
Oh.
hope, let's. that was
J
a bit-
Minecraft Pro DNF'd due to crashing the wall, I'm assuming terminal damage.
Right, everyone's gonna start retiring from the session now since they set their lap times, but we're all just waiting for CRG
What's
to
this
do
guy
his final
doing,
lap.
man?
PG Bello is getting slowed up by.
Bro, I'm on a lap.
He's complaining. as you
Oh
can see,
my
and
god.
He might have a little bit of wing damage. No wing damage at all, but the lap is definitely doing.
Oh my god.
He has fastest first sector
hell,
though,
man?
but he's abandoning the lap.
What
Such
are
a
you
shame.
doing?
It looked like he was very fast.
He had the
Looked like
fastest
he was
first
gonna put
sector.
the
That's the
points.
issue.
No.
He shouldn't have abandoned it. He could have gone for it. But I
Oh
guess
my
we're gonna watch with him
God.
for another out lap, and we'll see what he's gonna do.
Why is it AIs as well?
Complaining that there is AI. We'll see what he can do. So, anyone have any ideas about this track? What's the strategies here?
That's a good question.
I'm guessing it could be a one-stop.
Could be a one-stop from
Yeah, it
soft
could be.
cards.
Maybe.
But
Yeah.
I think the two-stop
Other
looks
drivers
best.
might do a two-stop for soft to then two mediums.
CRG Velo
I'm-
waiting, trying to get that nice clear air so he doesn't come in contact with that Alpha Tauri again. It's a shame though.
Blitz, I think, is his on his in lap.
So CRG Velo with
Oh my
that
God.
time of slowing down is in only 13th place. But that's still far off the leader's pace. We'll see how he can improve here. He's already 0.07 tenths up. Nailed that corner. 2 tenths up on his previous time already, obviously, since he had the confrontation with the Alpha here. 1 second up, fastest first sector at the moment. He might run out of fuel though. he doesn't have enough to finish this lap, so maybe he'll have to do some fuel saving and risk the lap time, but we'll see.
I think you have enough.
I think he has enough for
Yeah.
the lap.
Barely enough. Oh, look like the
Barely enough, but the
Awesome.
straight could definitely take a lot from him, so we're gonna have to. It's
Okay.
gonna be a risk. It's gonna be interesting to see if he can do it, and it's gonna be interesting to see if he even notices it. Manan's
Oh, he's gonna
still
get slower
blocking
but
him.
up tower again.
Maybe he's gonna get
Oh,
the toe
yeah.
from him.
Blocked.
AlphaTauri is getting blocking him. Very rude.
Oh, what?
AlphaTauri
Oh
gets
my.
out of the way. We'll see how he does now here on the straight. He's got 0.4 laps of fuel left. Will he be able to make it to the final? This
Gets purple in
this
all
circuit,
sectors.
I believe it's like third
Yep, he gets
third
pole.
longest straight.
Looks like it.
Ooh, a
CRG
138
Velo gets pole 138.
By 1 second.
by
Yep.
1 second. Very well done, and he even got blocked on the last lap. Showed that he had real pace in the first 2 sectors.
But let's see what Wildstorm can do, since he did do his lap with a broken wing. So
That's
maybe he
true.
might match that in the next qualifying session.
So I guess
And-
everyone's gonna start to retire now.
What would be interesting to see if people will start on mediums for qualifying too.
Maybe. Looks like soft or hard is maybe the best. I don't know if a 2-stop is better.
I was wrong. Actually, Baku Circuit is actually second place with the longest straight, just behind Shanghai with the same length actually.
Oh, fuck.
So do you guys have any ideas about setups here? Do you need more downforce around you, or do you need a
Less downforce.
lot less
like
downforce?
single straight
Yeah,
speed.
a lot less downforce just to
But that
take
sacrifices
advantage
the inside of
really,
the circuit.
I guess it depends on the driver and how well they can control the corners. But as for me, if I'd be racing with this circuit, I would focus on less downforce and just take advantage of the DRS straight to get my passes. Because realistically, it would be very hard to even make a move down on any of these corners since they're also tight.
That's true. I don't know if you guys watch, any of our viewers here watch the Tier 1 races of last season, but Honnold tried to make a turn, tried to make a move on one of these corners and went straight into the barrier.
Oh, fuck.
So it
Yeah.
showed the risk.
Yeah, well, if you do get if you do get an overtake from here, it would be very hard for the one who got passed to get that position back, since again this is
That's
just
true.
a really tight.
I think this guy doesn't really know the idea that he's meant to retire, but maybe he thinks he could improve on his lap. Maybe that's why he's going to come into the pits and see. So what's our predictions for Q2? You think he's also going to take pole, or do you think that Wildstorm is going to hit it first place again?
I mean,
Very close.
there are
one.
two factors. There are factors that kind of like that don't show their true pace. For CRG, he was blocked by the AlphaTauri on his lap, and then there's Wildstorm with his wing. But I think Wildstorm can edge out CRG by just maybe a couple of tenths.
Maybe it'll be interesting. I mean, they're definitely gonna go head to head in the race, so we're gonna see. I've battled Wildstorm a few times. Quite a clean racer. CRG, I believe, is quite new to the scene here on PS4, so we don't know. Speaking of real F1 news, there's Romain Grosjean, who's gonna test the Mercedes of
On
last
the
year
Mercedes.
at the French GP.
Yeah.
Which
I
I think is
mean-
quite nice. I think anyone would
the
want to test it.
AlphaTauri spun. And
Looks
Does
like
he
his
have
qualifying
damage?
should be over. Yeah, I think
he
it
still,
is,
he still has 4 minutes.
Let's
Let's
go.
see if he hauls ass to get back to the pits and get new tires, probably.
Yeah.
He is currently at 20th place. If he doesn't set a lap now, he would be out in qualifying too.
Yeah, and he's got damage, I think, so that should really be a hindrance to him throughout
Yeah,
this
he
lap.
does. He does have that.
I mean, starting 20th place here at Baku behind AI is a bit of a hard feat. Oh yeah, he definitely has damage. Too much understeer throughout that corner. Racing against AI online is pretty difficult. They're very aggressive, not as clean as they are in career modes or anything. So it's going to be a hard race for him coming from the back, especially with his teammate up in second place at the moment.
But the sometimes the advantage of AI is that they give
Oh.
you DRS, and he hits on the castle corner, and it takes more damage on the front wing.
That's true.
I still
I don't know
think
if you
he
guys
has
noticed,
time
but him
for
coming in on the
one
castle
lap.
corner, he just smashed his front wing to bits. So he's going to have to
Yes.
pit. I don't think he's going to have enough time to do an out lap and a hot lap.
Ah,
1 minute.
I have no idea what
No,
he was
he
doing
does not.
previously.
nah, he has no time.
Yeah, maybe it was waiting for clean air. Maybe it was waiting for
I mean,
the
he was
track
he was ahead of
to
CRG
evolve.
Velo, so it'd be kind of hard to get any clear air since all the AI have already been in the pits. But hey, maybe he knows something we don't about the track.
Yeah, it's not impossible for his lap to go on. He's unfortunately out of qualifying too.
Yeah.
So that puts the AlphaTauri in 20th place, and the other AlphaTauri in
He's
second place.
Like second.
It's gonna be
Have,
difficult for the
Mercedes
constructors, that's for sure.
first. No, maybe he can pull something off in the actual race.
Maybe.
I mean, this is Baku. This is known for DNFs and retirement.
Safety
so
cars.
we may have a safety cars that may put other people's races
That's for sure.
into either lucky or unlucky.
It's gonna be difficult to see,
No.
but it's definitely gonna be a
We're
comeback.
just gonna wait. And we're just gonna wait for them to retire, or is he going to attempt?
I think
we
we're
need to wait
waiting
for
on
the ads.
CRG to retire and Manan to retire. Everyone else has retired already. No, we got YT unspoken and Quadra that need to retire.
Maybe Manan will attempt to make a lap, but I don't think. No.
So since we have this
Too late.
kind of spare time to discuss, what are you guys' thoughts on?
Oh, he is.
Is he gonna go out for a lap? I don't think he has a time.
I
Can't
don't
do
think
it.
so. I don't
Can't
think
do
so.
it.
I don't think so.
YT
No, he is. He is on
unspoken,
an
huh?
outlap. He is on an outlap right now.
Ah, he has no time.
There's no time.
He's gonna have to do an out lap that's a hot lap almost to make it up for
Oh,
it,
he
but
still
I
has
doubt
no
it.
time. Still has no
Yes. If he makes a time of 1 minute and 20 seconds.
I mean, that's gonna be pretty difficult seeing his mistakes and stuff. One mistake and he's
time.
out.
Oh,
Too deep, that's
almost.
already done. He can't be able to set another lap after this. That's it.
Yes. And that's done.
It's a shame, man. Comparing the performances of the two Alpha Tauris.
yeah.
He
Yeah.
rubs the wall. Nah, there's no chance of him to do another lap. He's going way too slow around these corners. So since we have a little time off, we got 43 seconds to spare, roughly. What are you guys' thoughts of the next race coming up in real F1?
Oh, what is it?
It's Catalonia in Spain.
Spain. I still think Hamilton's gonna win that race. I still think it's gonna be Hamilton, Verstappen, and
Hammerbot.
Bottas.
Fantastic Hammerbot.
Hammerbot.
To be fair,
Yes.
I think that the Honda engine was a bit low on power at this previous race here at Portimao, which I think really
And-
brought Verstappen to like struggle towards the end of the race. But I think that Catalonia should be pretty equal for them, but we'll see. Yeah.
Yes, and also Verstappen's problems with his laps getting deleted.
So as a rundown, CRG in first place, Wildstorm in second, and El Ghanem in third.
It was so close.
You can even hear Wildstorm saying how close he was.
If he wouldn't break,
And we have
it could have been.
It's gonna be an intense
see
race, that's
what-
for sure.
let's see how they'll shape up for Q2.
Maybe we have our own little Hammerbot here with Wildstorm in second and CRG in first and El Ghanem in third.
Maybe.
Maybe it would be just them three battling out for 1, 2, and 3.
Maybe.
The
But J
others
Minecraft
are
Pro didn't seem to be. Although he made a mistake, I raced against him in the Dutch Grand Prix and was pretty good. He wasn't too far off. But we'll see. Hopefully he can do good. Make it more interesting for sure. Championship's still wide open for everyone to take.
besides just one mistake and your race is ended,
That's
giving
for sure.
opportunities for others.
No.
Even given the possibility for a safety car.
Exactly.
Safety car would really switch up the strategies, as we've seen in 2017 in the real F1 and 2018, completely changing everything in the race.
Let's see if
Everyone was
anyone
going on
starts out
mediums.
on mediums.
Yeah.
Is medium the tire to start on here?
Fellow.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I feel like soft to hards, but Wild
Wildstorm's gonna start
Lead
his
your
outlap
win.
now.
I heard you.
Lead your win is out on mediums.
Yeah, Wastam
It's
is
on his
going
outlap.
on the mediums too.
CRG well.
Oh,
is
Lead your
too
win
fast.
collides with Norris, but he thankfully gets no damage at least. Yeah, Wallstorm's out on mediums as well.
Wildstorm about to start his outlap. So the thing about Q2 is that the fastest tire you set, the time you set with your tire, that's the tire you have to start that race with. So you have the option to start on a harder compound such as the medium, but if you don't think you're gonna make the lap count, you can easily just abandon it by braking towards the end, and then maybe pitting in for a fresh set of softs to really set a lap. That's if you don't think you're gonna make it though.
If they do go for the mediums here, what's their strategy? Is it the mediums to hards or mediums
Medium.
then
Soft
to
medium.
softs?
I don't know.
Let's see.
That's a good question. Medium soft. No, that ain't gonna do it. I don't know.
Thing, rally.
Maybe they'll pull off a 2-stop, but the amount of time you lose on the pit straight is about 20 seconds. So
Yeah.
I don't know if any of them can pull off a 20-second gap with a 2-stopper, especially in this circuit.
Should be
Yeah,
pretty
it's gonna be
interesting
interesting.
though. Definitely. Because I don't believe the circuit has such high tire wear since it doesn't have so much narrow corners. It's mainly just hard braking points. So I think you could really manage your tires to last a pretty long time without really affecting much pace. We see Wildstorm here weaving left side, trying to heat up his tire as he
Oh.
spins out.
And he spins out.
Bit of a showman he is.
I spin.
Yep, you can even, bro, there's
No
Minala
damage,
out
no
here.
damage.
Let's check out on our other drivers other than Wildstorm, since he's about to start. He's still starting
Yep.
his outlap.
Ogalam is in his outlap.
CRG is still in his pit lane. Weeka's is still, I believe, on an outlap. Yes, he is. So only Wildstorm is doing his hot lap. Pretty good through the
Leader Win
first
is also
corner.
in his outlap. The Haas.
The
The Haas
Haas.
driver is also in his hot lap.
Very, very well done through the second corner for Wildstorm. Nice and smooth entry. You really want to go so close to the wall, but you don't want to touch it to maximize your exit. You want to use up all the track possible here. But at the same time, that could
Didn't
be
touch the curb,
very
nice.
close to the
He-
wall.
Oof. I actually think he rubbed it a bit. His back tire.
Definitely. Ooh, he definitely
He
tapped the
rubs it
front tire
again.
here, but no damage, luckily.
Oh, Leader Win taps the wall, loses his front right wing on his hot lap.
Ooh, nice into the
very
castle
unfortunate.
section by Wildstorm.
Yeah, and he gets a tow from is that a McLaren in the front for Leader Win? Even
We got Weeka here.
143.
143, that's definitely beatable, as we've seen from the previous.
Unspoken with a 140.
We've seen them reach 138 last session. Maybe with the tire evolution, with the track evolution, should be a lot better.
Let's see
Your
what
boy
Wastam.
on second place. There's that.
Wildstorm with a 140, quite slow compared to his first lap.
140 on
Medium.
On medium, wow, impressive. El Ghanem is on soft tires, but I'm sure he might be able to beat that time. If he isn't, that really shows the true pace of Wildstorm here.
Wildstorm might be able to pull off a 2-stop there if he's on the big pole.
El Ghanem had the fastest sector too. Let's see what he's gonna do. I think he's definitely gonna beat the time, but will that be beneficial to his race? Is he gonna abandon the lap? No, he's gunning for it. 140, still second place. Wow, what pace
3
from
tenths
Wildstorm.
off a medium runner. That is
That's quite
what
impressive.
pace. Has CRG
I
is,
believe
still in
CRG
the
is
pits?
still in the pits right now. Let me check. Yes, he's still in
Yeah.
the pits.
What the hell is happening?
I believe he's okay. There's a bit of a slow up. Some people maybe ran out of
What the hell is happening with him?
fuel. I don't think Wildstorm is gonna want to set another lap because he doesn't
Yeah,
want to
he
wear
is.
out these tires.
Looks like he is.
It's risky.
Yeah. Fastest first sector.
What the hell happened?
I don't know why he would go for it because he's secured for Q2,
Understand
but
it.
Definitely.
Fine,
maybe he
would say-
just want to show his dominance.
and it's boy. Just collide with each other.
El Hanam
He's doing.
take another lap.
Oh, big
Yeah.
contact. Wildstorm's
Ooh.
out. He crashed in the pit lane. Will that affect his race? Ooh.
Ooh, yeah, even
Could that have ruined his
though he
chances?
qualified for Q2.
But he set a time. But I believe the game
He
doesn't
said a
really.
time.
You can hear from his.
No,
actually.
it got the
10th place.
Pit lane.
Yeah.
10th, yeah, he would be on. Oh, that's really unlucky for Wildstorm.
That's a shame.
Well, El Hanam setting another lap, and he does beat
Wildstorm. But on softs though,
Wildstorm.
those softs will definitely be quite worn out.
Yeah, I don't know why he would go for another lap. He just needs to pit.
It'll be difficult for the
now.
strategy, that's for sure. But maybe he
Yeah.
thinks he's got the pace. Maybe he can carry the tire wear.
Maybe,
CRG has left the session. I think maybe his game crashed or something, so he needs to be re-invited back.
No, he's in again.
He's back?
Yeah. No.
Nah, his
No,
his life stopped.
Shit.
So let's watch it from Al-Ghanem's POV.
That crash really sets him back.
It does. Seeing in the Discord, apparently it
El
was
Ghanem.
big damage. But he already set his time though. I don't think he has anything to
fine.
worry about. To be fair,
He is fine.
especially with CRG. CRG's still not back.
As
It's a pretty interesting qualifying session
Would-
compared to some of the ones that we see normally.
would Wildstorm be able to pick his tires or no? Because he's on 10th.
I don't
No,
think
that's
so,
not-
because he already set his time though.
He's in 9th now.
Yeah, he would be. Yeah, he'd be starting in
But
mediums.
but maybe due to the damage, maybe the game allows him to switch his tires, because maybe the tires could have been punctured when he crashed or something.
This definitely makes the race more interesting instead of seeing Wildstorm go
That's
off
for
in
sure.
the distance.
As Wildstorm still has to pass all the AI and the other players, and by that point, some of the people would have already raced far ahead of him. Could make it difficult, but he's
Oh.
gonna have to push double time compared to everyone else. But this puts
Yeah, but maybe he
Belghanem
might-
on pole at the moment in Q2.
What the hell is he doing?
CRG still hasn't.
Belghanem
hasn't come
is
back
trying
in
to
the
get out of
session
the
yet.
way for everyone, since he's got people behind him. Doesn't want to affect their hot lap that can get penalized, and he could enough penalty points, and he's gonna have to dip out of Q3, as it's happened in Tier 1
For
With-
FHP.
for my teammate.
y'all.
Let's check if maybe Blitz
Still
is
hasn't
back.
been out yet, it's still in-
Blitz doesn't seem to have come back yet.
I know.
Yeah, it stopped streaming as well. Maybe it's an internet connection problem.
Maybe,
This-
but that takes a lot of competition out.
Yeah.
It's
Ooh.
your boy with a grid penalty, and then we also have it's your
Ooh.
boy with another grid penalty. I think that it's gonna put him way in the back.
What was the penalty for? Is this for blocking?
It was
or
collisions. Collisions. He had a collision with Wildstorm, which I believe happened in the pits.
Ah, it's
Looking
really
in the
unlucky
Discord
for-
chat, he apologized for it, but we're gonna have to see how apology won't make up the places that he's lost, but we're gonna see. Alghanem retires from the session. I think he's happy with that lap, especially with the main runners out of the session already. That being Wildstorm and CRG. That's if CRG doesn't join back. That puts only 8 people into Q3.
Unfortunate. Just unfortunate.
Yeah.
We got the AI still
don't-
doing their laps, but they're not. The only thing is they are gonna be just roadblocks in the road, slow, and they're gonna be braking in corners you never brake in. But it definitely puts up a challenge for those coming from the back.
Yep. This is. Oof, is CRG not? I don't think he will be able to.
I don't
join.
believe
He's not
CRG
gonna
is
come-
gonna join back. I'm trying to find if he's gonna start a stream again, but doesn't look like it. Let's hope he does though.
Yes.
'Cause he'll definitely put a
Looks-
lot of competition for the other guys.
Looks like YT Unspoken is on an outlap on mediums, even though he has already set a lap on softs.
Maybe he's trying to find his pace in the mediums for the actual race.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just have to wait for the other drivers to retire at this point, or
At this point.
wait for.
Maybe YT Unspoken. I don't know why YT Unspoken would go out again, but maybe he wants to set a
No.
faster time on the mediums so he can start on the mediums, help with the strategy.
If he can, let's see what he can do. 6-1.
It's definitely going to be
Has the track-
difficult.
developed enough for the mediums to go faster. than
Maybe.
the soft time.
I believe that if CRG was here, he'd probably go out around now. Because you
Oh,
really
he's-
want the track to be super grippy so you don't risk ruining your tires and then having to start another lap on softs. Ooh,
This isn't good for you. YT Unspoken.
YT Unspoken
He's
has a
wa-
bit of oversteer around that corner. That could really mess up his lap. I think he's slowing down. He's abandoning
Stop.
this lap.
I'm not okay.
Yeah, well, I don't think he was gonna be able to beat his soft time anyway.
No,
Definitely.
he was half a second slow in 6-1, so just a waste of mediums.
Yeah, and those mediums would now be if he wanted to use another pair of mediums in the race, they would be already worn. So definitely a waste of mediums. I'll check in right now if CRG is back since we have some time.
Oh, it's too late, fam. That's sad.
Seems below. Oh yes.
Let me try messaging CRG, see if he's gonna join back.
Yeah.
Hopefully he does, because he's definitely gonna put up the competition for everyone else.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think.
He's gonna join back. And if he is, he's gonna start in 14th. And his teammate in 10th right now. So he's gonna be on to Q3.
Is.
Right.
We'll see if who would take pole and possibly run away from the start.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
why-
I believe
why-
El Ghanem is gonna be the one to run away from the start. He just needs a nice start.
Maybe YT Unspoken can
Seems
challenge for the
below,
pole position.
Maybe, but he seems to be pretty far
You're
off.
gonna left the Discord
He
server.
said a 140.6, while the other guy said a 140.0.
It's very unfortunate that
YT
the
Unspoken
other two
retires
fast
from the
drivers
session.
are not near the front. That would make it interesting at least.
Why?
Yeah, Wildstorm at 9th.
Oh,
starting
Wildstorm, I believe, has rage quitted or something, because he's out of the server completely. So that removes such massive competition.
No, I don't think he is.
He's out of the server.
Oh fuck.
Did he retire from it? But did he leave the session?
Yep. He left the session and stopped streaming. He was
All
one of the
the
reserves
competition.
drivers, but it's a shame. He had the pace to be up there,
Well, left
definitely.
The session. I mean, not the session. The Discord server, which is
Well, now we won.
kind of dumb, but okay.
Now we just have 9 drivers against and 11 AI. I think.
That's true.
Is it 9
Yes.
In a way, this makes it easier for us commentators, because now we have one guy that's going to be streaming for us, so
Yeah.
we're going to be able to see all the information, bring this Q3 nice and easy for you guys.
I hate people that looks.
Yep.
That looks so dumb.
We have 8.
I hate people in the Q3.
Only 8.
It's
I believe
because,
the Haas are going
other
out. No,
people
that's
left.
the racing points.
racing.
There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 AI in this.
The others are players. One of the Haas's is in there. Outlap.
Ooh.
And he
Had it
almost
with
get
Leaderwin with a lockup. But to be honest, with Leaderwin's pace and also Alvanam's pace, they seem to be a pretty good match. They can set a lot of points for the Constructors' Championship.
This is actually who can put the
But-
ball
This man.
never late here. Yeah.
It's still difficult,
Outlap.
because having one lap pace does not mean you're fast overall in the race.
Not.
Yeah.
You could see that very apparently with some drivers.
It's your boy.
Koya's also in the
Who
pits.
can put the ball? I think
Maybe they're gonna wait it out until
other
like 4
has-
minutes
they has.
to take their lap.
Alganam still in the pits. Everyone else on an outlap except Alganam, and it's your boy. I believe Alganam's trying to wait for the track to get nice and grippy. But
It's
at the
going
same
out now.
time, Alganam is going out. Let's check it from his point of view. Actually, let's see leader set his lap. He's currently the only driver to have started our hot laps, so we'll see what he can do. It has been confirmed that CRG Velo is out of the server and out of the session, so maybe he just
As well.
he's out completely. Rage quit, I guess. Shame. Legion Wind gets a lot of wheel spin into that corner. It's gonna hinder his entire lap, that's for sure. Maybe he can make it up in the other corners, but if he's gonna do that, ooh, nice and easy there, but not fast enough, I think.
Alhanam's on it, almost on his hot lap.
Let's check out his hot lap.
Oh, he got front wing damage, so he's gonna go into the pits.
Shame.
maybe,
that.
I still think he's gonna do his lap. I think.
No, I don't think so.
He
He's
thinks
in-
he has to pass. Oh, he's spitting. He's spitting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still has
Oh.
enough time. I mean,
From what you said you need a little bit of downforce, but having too little. Big flip,
Oh,
Alexander Albon
big flip from
flipped his
Alexander
car.
Albon.
I mean, realistically,
Holy
that
fuck.
put a red flag for the entire thing, but I have no idea what happened. How do you flip on a flat circuit, though?
What the fuck?
Be Albon, I guess.
Hey, takes skills. New
Oh,
torpedo.
ligament.
That's why
Liga
he's in
sets
DTM. I actually think it's very unfortunate for him to be outed like that.
That's for sure. Let's say Liga win. He's gonna come up on the line right now. Almost done with his hot lap. He's going into 140, 141.
Oh.
That's a bit slow, I have to say, compared to the previous laps in Q2.
Yeah, Alhenim will surely beat that, and
For sure, he's has the speed and the pace.
It's your boy and Unspoken still in the pits. Yep.
We gotta wait for Aluminum to repair his front wing so he can come out. Other than that, it's not much to fight for this time. A lot of the pace difference is quite large.
Yeah.
Liga need to ease it backwards.
Wow,
Doing a
man.
5-point turn.
My two.
Mahavir, is that you?
Yeah.
Mahavir, is that you? Could be.
That's almost the same. Raghunathan.
I believe Mahavir was racing in the Haas when it came to the virtual GPs against Charles Leclerc around this track too. So it all comes full circle. Maybe it is him.
Maybe it is. Let's see if he does better in virtual than in real life. They're still in the pits. Not Elhanam on his
Outlap.
On his
outlap,
outlap,
sorry.
let's check his point of view. He's gonna want to go lean in this lap because he doesn't want to use too much fuel, so he can possibly do two hot laps. I think he has a pace here. I've seen him online for most of this week and the last week practicing here. And getting to practice around the circuit is definitely needed because you need to be consistent. You don't want to make too many stupid mistakes. Because at the moment, if he gets his time and gets full, he could walk away with a clean win without much struggle. If he gets a nice start too. Which could help, although it would be quite boring, but it'll definitely help him in the championship standings. Let's see how he does. He's gonna put it into max on hot lap from now because he's gonna need to build that pace up until the first corner.
Just needs to beat him. Let's see what he does.
DRS nice and early. Bit cautious there, but he made it nice on the exit. Let's see if he makes it here nice too. Brings it up to the edge of the track. As he goes down the second largest straight on the circuit. Braking nice and early, easing it in. Nice exit early on the power.
Ooh, close there.
Gets in very wide.
Some understeer there, we're going a bit too fast there, but now he brings it nice as well. Fastest first sector currently.
Oh, hit the wall.
Ooh, tapped it, but I don't think that's going to affect him much. No wing damage, it seems. He still has the pace to set the fastest lap overall. Nice and easy into the castle section, very well done. He's okay, he's got no wing damage.
Let's see if we can get the time.
So apparently none of our own drivers know why Albon had a flip, but I guess it's a Red Bull thing. Red Bull give you wings. But I'm coming on the last kick on the circuit. Let's see what he can do here. He's got to get this DRS nice and early if he's going to want to set a nice lap. He sets it perfectly timed.
He does beat it by
140.6.
Fantastic. That was the fastest lap.
What's really
by
surprising
8 tenths.
is that Q1 was the fastest for everyone. In Q1 there was a 138 and a 139, but here we've only seen
guess-
140s.
I guess it's more on because in the Q1 you have more AI giving you toes.
That's true, but it could also be that.
This is just clean air.
I don't think Galganum even needs to set another lap, to be fair, unless he wants to be sure. Let me see the difference between them.
Looks like he might be able to move it. He's
He
moving
is.
by 3/10 right now.
That could be due to lower fuel in his
Yeah.
own car. But Vettel, the AI, might block it.
Maybe. But he's definitely have a lot of he's made up a lot of time here.
It's up by 1/10.
Not
He lost
his
his
time though. But even though he's put the sector in 2,
What?
back in time.
See what he can do with the fastest sector too. It's a minimal improvement, but it's definitely going to help him secure his pole position. I don't think there's anyone else at the moment that can really compete with him, unless it was Wildstorm. Sadly, he was out in
That's the
Q1.
fastest lap so far. Well done.
So Ganam secures his pole by a few hundredths. Not too much, but it's okay.
I think he was done. That's a good.
Looks like it's gonna be easy race for him.
We got 1 minute 24 left of Q3.
Oh,
What are our thoughts and
Liga
predictions of
main.
the race? Do you think Wildstorm is going to make it up until the podium places?
maybe if he's good at
Maybe.
overtaking.
I
This
mean,
on
as we can see from the AI, they can definitely do some of their own retirements. So a safety car could
That's
still
for sure.
be.
Yeah.
Maybe we can see another flip.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that in any F1 game, seeing the AI flip like that around a
yeah,
flat
it's-
street
yeah.
circuit. There's not much, there wasn't any elevation change where he flipped. Or AstroTurf to even cause the flip.
Ligavin is out on his hot lap right now.
I believe so.
He wants to
Yes,
improve
he
his
is.
time.
I think he really wants to
just needs to
outshine the
be-
teammate.
He's lagging out.
He needs to get 1/10.
He's 0.8 behind his teammate, but hey, maybe on a low fuel load he's gonna be able to do it. But I believe it's pretty difficult.
He lost a lot of his time he gained, so it's gonna be hard.
It's a shame.
Nice call.
But this is good performance from the Haas team. P1
Yeah,
and
it is.
P3. YT
Fast.
Unspoken set the fastest first sector. I see Leader Arena what he's gonna do.
Oh, lead you in, improving by 4/10 actually.
Yeah.
Wow.
Purple second.
He could be second place here. I think he's gonna get second
Yeah.
place. That's gonna put Haas on
Maybe he
P1,
get pole.
P2. Oh,
No, not pole, but he does
P1,
get second place.
P2 for both of the Haas team. Fucking great.
But let's see what James Bone can do. Oh, he hit
Ah,
the
he
wall.
does hit the wall. He won't be improving his time.
Definitely not. That
Uh,
puts a Haas P1 and P2. I don't think that'll ever happen
No.
in real life, but
He might do. He improved a lot in 62. I think he can do it. I think he's going
definitely.
into.
It's gonna be an
We'll see.
interesting start, though. That's for sure. Because we're gonna have to. I think we're. The place to watch is gonna be Wildstorm. See if he can make up a whole bunch of places on the start.
Oh, pole position.
Does
Pole
get
position by
pole.
Unspoken
5
with
tenths.
front wing damage.
Back lap.
What? With
Wow.
front wing damage and the bump.
And I was
That
expecting this
is-
was gonna be a clean sweep for Haas, but no. Unspoken
No.
knocks it out of the park. I don't think Sergio Perez is gonna make any difference, though.
No. This is gonna be a good race.
This is
Very well
that's
done by
interesting.
everyone.
I mean, would Haas risk taking each other out just to get a? Just to
I
get
mean,
first, or-
Maybe.
The Red Bull. I mean, maybe it's gonna be another crash gate.
Q3 possibly. If we have Unspoken in first, Al Khanam in second, and then Leader Win in third.
I think I'm gonna want to see Al Ghanam's point of view for the start of the
Yeah,
race.
I just realized it's your boy. It's your boy didn't put a time
Huh.
Mm.
for Q3.
I don't know why. Maybe he didn't realize that. Alright, so we're gonna be watching Al Ghanam's point of view for the start of the race. See if he can get a magic start in being P1. So what we're going to be doing right now is that there's going to be a formation lap where the drivers are going to have to heat up their tires, get them nice and toasty so they can get the maximum grip for the start of the race. Having cold tires could really cause you to spin, and especially on a street circuit like this with such slow corners and the downforce doesn't matter too much, it's going to be a big risk. Al Ghanam's going to have the Ooh, that's an interesting strategy. The softs don't last too long, and he's gonna have to pit onto the hards. Al Ghanam does a smart idea, underfueling the car.
What would be the better position in the first turn? Would be
To be fair,
like
I think the
race
outside.
the inside or the outside?
The outside, because
Yeah.
you can easily cut across the person in front of you without making it a dirty move.
Yeah, go very wide. Wide. Movements. Overtaking someone.
We're not seeing any technical issues coming off the practice start.
Yeah, well,
What's the RPM on the full start? We don't want to bog down.
It'll definitely be interesting, though. I mean, YT Unspoken showed that he has some really good one-lap pace under the right conditions. Maybe he can pull it out in this race and bring it up all the way to a win. But let's not count out Wildstorm, who's going to be in the back.
Oh! Legavian's tires got 10% wear on the rears, but 0 in the front. How could that be? How is that possible? What the fuck?
I believe.
Didn't he set a medium lap on Q
Yeah.
Q2? Yeah, I think these are the tires that he put.
Yeah, he might not be.
That means he
very
beat
good at
his time that he set on the softs.
It's gonna be interesting to see.
It's going to be
what the
interesting to see
medium-
what he's going to do, that's for sure.
Yeah, the medium strategy.
I agree with you.
It's been really that
Castle
pole,
section is going to be definitely difficult.
The last second pull from Unspoken definitely is exciting. Did not expect that.
Yeah.
I think no one was expecting that. I think we were expecting this to be a clean Haas 1-2, but because even Unspoken had front wing damage, so we were all counting him out already. But that shows in F1 anything could happen under special circumstances.
This is just the track evolved so much.
So grippy, man. Al Ghanam's coming up onto the finish line. To be fair, I think he was going a bit too quick because everyone else is still coming up behind him. That's going to make the tires cool down a lot.
Yeah. From what I noticed, Legion Win's gonna do a 1-stop and then Alhendam's doing a 2-stop, correct? Or
You can go soft hards.
You can go soft hard or
Before that.
soft medium medium.
Conditions look
Yeah.
to be
let's see what they think as this
currently
evolves.
expected.
So Wildstorm
Maybe
now
Legavian
approaching
is
the
going
grid.
medium, soft, medium.
There
Wildstorm is
were
going to
more
be
players
starting
that
at
would take
8.
the soft medium.
For the lights.
I don't know. To be fair, one stops always seem better when it comes to like league races, because I don't think anyone really has such a big difference of pace compared to everyone. So let's
sure.
see Al Ghanam start. It's gonna be interesting for sure.
Let's see how much pace Legion drops because of the Williams.
And it's lights out. Al Ghanam with a poor start compared to Unspoken. Unspoken has a front line. He's gonna cut across Al Ghanam. Al Ghanam sticks in second. Let's see Wildstorm in the back what he's doing.
Yep, a lot of
Almost
damage
got
from the
damage.
back.
Wildstorm lost
pace.
pace. 9th place. Oh, you're getting hit by the AI.
Yep. Oh, Hellenham at the outside.
Is he gonna be able to do it?
Ooh, Hellenham takes damage.
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh, fuck.
Unspoken
It's
pulled the
probably-
Raikkonen on Al Ghanam.
His front wing is
That's a shame. That's a whole strategy change.
Unspoken understeered and just put
To be fair, Unspoken shit. Venom had the line there, I think.
Confirmed.
a little dangerous move, maybe. Very
It
tight.
was,
That's
but
all.
at the same
Yeah.
time, Unspoken should have left his face, I have to say. This
Venom
changes the
is looked like-
strategy completely for Venom. But I don't think he's going to have enough front wing to keep the pace up with everyone else.
Oof.
Too much understeered
Kawaji
by
hits the
corner.
wall in the castle section. And I think Wallstorm's gonna easily pass him in the straights.
You're saying Wildstorm also has damage?
Oh no, he almost got damage from the AI, but he has no damage right now.
Yeah. The
What-
AI are
the
definitely
Wildstorm
damaged.
is-
The AI are definitely very dangerous.
Jeez. So this is, and I'm going to pit for mediums. I suppose.
That ruins a lot of the strategy, but maybe he can.
Oh,
go
safety
on to-
car deployed just
Ooh,
right in time.
perfect for
El
Elghanem.
Perfect
Wow.
timing.
What happened at the back?
Even
Wow.
Wildstorm pits.
Oh, this
Leaderwin
makes
locks up-
it.
Leaderwin staying
This makes
out
it-
on the mediums.
What perfect timing.
Ah. This basically means the strategy stays quite similar for Elghanem. Not much changes. Strange that he went onto the
Wildstorm
mediums, to be
does
fair.
have years.
Oh,
wait.
Wildstorm actually had front wing damage.
Yeah, he does have range damage. Never mind.
I
He
find
went
it.
on to the hearts now.
Do you guys think it was the right move for Elghanem to go onto the mediums instead of the hards? I mean, pitting this early, would you really still want to stick with the similar strategy to the softs?
They overtake the safety car. It is waiting to pick up.
I mean, if he has, if he thinks he has the pace to
Actually.
just keep up with an Unspoken, I think that's right.
I mean, at least
I don't
with
think-
the safety car, it'll bunch them up.
Yeah. I would have gone for the hards myself and just go for the overcut.
So, another lap 1 safety car. Not something we're unfamiliar with in this racing league.
Yes. I think in every league race I've participated in this league, I think there's always been a safety car now.
Hey,
Abu
man.
Dhabi had a lap
We should
1, right? Yeah, Abu Dhabi had a lap 1.
Instead of
safety car.
practicing for clean races, they should just practice for the... There's no need to practice your strategy
Yeah.
if there's always going to be a
Let's
safety
see.
car.
Yeah, let's see if they get any 5s.
Ooh, there's going to be an interesting battle between Venom and Wildstorm. They're right behind each other. Leaderween still in first place. I mean, in second place.
Yeah, Unspoken. Oh, Unspoken pitted. Unspoken
So
pit.
put it, this puts the
Ah.
Leaderween of the Haas in first place on mediums already. Quite a decent
Why
gamble by
would
Leaderween
Unspoken
to
pit?
start on the mediums.
Yeah. Yeah. Unspoken went into the mediums. He's now on 9th. Oh,
A dangerous,
yeah, the pits.
a dangerous thing now is for those back runners that got AI behind them. Unspoken comes out in front of Elghanem and Wildstorm. This brings the battle all 3 of them again. These were the 3 fastest guys overall, I think.
Yes, that's really good for the race at least.
It's gonna be a nice battle to see them make it up. Maybe Leaderwing could even bring this cleanly, but there's gonna be a tight midfield battle, that's for sure.
Ligavin is lucky now because he got a lot of AI behind him that's gonna slow the other guys down.
I mean, it's also unlucky because the AI tend to bump you in the back behind safety cars. He's gonna have to drive super smoothly, otherwise he's gonna get penalties.
yeah.
Let's see what happens if they bunch up and they do get any 5-second penalties. Or will they stay clean?
From what it's looking like, it looks like Leaderwing has to pit around lap 10 to 14. And I think he's going to want to do a double stop on mediums. So he's going to go mediums again and then do softs for the final few laps. It's an interesting gamble, but maybe it could work out.
Ooh, 20% tire wear on his rears already.
I think
That
maybe
is-
from what I
Maybe he
saw
wants to
from
pit
his
now.
previous laps, he was quite how can I say, throttle heavy on the slow corners. He kind of just slams it down. So I think that really affected his rears. Because to have that much and have almost no front wear, he's gonna definitely have a lot of oversteer around every corner around the circuit.
It looks like he's gonna pit now, actually. He is gonna pit. He is
gonna
pitting.
pit. That puts
What
Perez
the
up in
fuck?
first
Why?
place. I don't
He
know.
should have
I don't
pit
think he should
last
have pitted.
lap. He should have pit last lap.
He
That
should have
puts
just
him
risked
very
it and
much
stayed
behind.
out.
Oh, he's gonna go to new
5
medium.
second penalties. It's your Major Win has a 5-second penalty for what?
Lijuin and It's Your Boy have a
And
5-second
81.
penalty.
Yes.
I think
It makes no
Lijuin
sense, you
had
could-
too much pace going into the pit stop.
Ah. And he crosses the pit line at
Shame. Still an interesting battle we have here.
Oh, he doesn't turn into
Oh.
turn 2.
What
This is
Wildstorm
not
is, if you guys look, Wildstorm's struggling to heat up his tires, the hards.
Oh yeah.
78.
They're staying quite cool on the inside. On the left.
Yeah.
That's an issue, because El Ghanam's starting on the mediums. He's definitely going to get a better safety car restart since they're going to be the most grippiest. I believe everyone has pitted except the AI, right?
Yes. everyone is
yeah.
correct except the AI. Oh.
Some
That was
contact
close. That was
almost.
super
Yeah. And then I'm trying.
This
to get
gives
paid
you,
through
this
the
gives you
safety
some. You guys remember last race in Tier 1?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
reminds me of a particular driver who tried to jump places in the safety car.
Yeah, a previous commentator, I think. Also, he was interesting guy. He is currently
The worst driver in the whole league.
currently he's second place in the penalty championship, 7 points, with the other guy ahead of him with 9.
Who's first, actually?
I don't know. I think it was one of the Xbox League players, but still.
Yeah.
Safety
Safety
car
car in
coming in
this
this
lap.
lap. It's going to be an interesting battle between Weekend and Wildstorm.
Let's see, they're all on hards. Oh, you know, only Wildstorm's on hard and the other two are mediums. Let's see if they can pull away or will Wildstorm be able to pick up.
It's got to be pretty easy to do a safety car restart here without losing too much. Since it's all a straight line after all compared to some circuits. Are you guys a fan of this circuit?
In
No.
in online, no.
Right, and we're off. El Ghanam gets a good start on Wildstorm. But Wildstorm has someone coming up on the inside. Taps him a little bit.
Taps Al Hanam too. The Williams.
There,
Oh, there's front wind
there's
damage
a
in the
lot
front.
of dirty racing behind Wildstorm. Is CRG Velo still in the race?
He's still in the race.
Oh, he's in the race. Oh.
in
he's
the race
climbing up.
behind him.
Strange.
But I have noticed there's some front wind damage just in front of Al Hanam. Was it Mandan?
Man, yeah, that's the other AlphaTauri. That was the guy that was slowing up CRG on the hot laps.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't-
Mandan
I
has
don't know, he's
Mandan has
taking
definitely
quite-
has damage there.
Yeah, he's taking some very weird lines, braking a bit early so he can make
Oh,
up for that. damage.
Wildstorm coming up in the inside.
Oh, it's tight for El Ghanam.
Oh,
He's gonna have to
nice.
be quite clean. What?
Oh, in the castle. Oh, too
No,
wide in
he-
the castle
he,
section.
He needs to abandon
Oh,
it.
no!
He backs off. He backs. Oh,
Oh,
You gotta push
man.
him. Oh, he
Man.
takes him out.
that's a shame. I don't think that's El Ghanam's fault. I feel that it's Manon, to be
yeah,
honest.
that's Mandan's fault. That's Mandan's fault.
Mandan's
And
fault was
Mandan is
closing.
now pushing, squeezing Wildstorm in the left.
And we got a few. It's quite
3
interesting
wide.
the racing here.
Oh.
Ooh, Wildstorm is gonna try to
Ooh.
break. Nice
Oh,
on
nice.
time.
Nice move.
Well done
Nice
by
move.
Wildstorm.
Oh,
Let's
Williams
switch
on the
over to
right.
Wika. And Ghanam sticks in 7th place behind Sainz and Stroll. Stroll with a 5-second penalty.
And unfortunately, Legion Win is still
Ooh.
stuck in the back.
If you guys
15th
realize,
place.
Wildstorm
Yeah, it's tough.
recorded the clip I think he's gonna protest some of the moves that were done previously by Neo.
Oh, the slipstream. Yeah, he's done. He has done the move.
Has he done the move?
It's a-
The guy
yeah,
is still
yeah,
right on the inside.
yeah.
He gets a bit of oversteer. Neo is very, very pushy. He really wants his position here.
Oh, almost pushes him.
He's
into the
really
wall as well.
he's sacrificing everything for this. I don't think this is quite clean racing by them, but to be fair, it's entertaining. Leaderween
Yeah.
in 11th place with a 5-second penalty still. He's got
There's no
Giovinazzi
side by
is
side.
flying away.
Williams and the Haas, actually. Oh, that's. Yeah, these option racing. El Halam at 5th place now.
Yeah, he's
What,
flying away.
what do you guys think?
Flying.
Who do you think's at fault mainly here? Wildstorm or the Williams of Neo?
What
I
happened?
feel like
Just
the
this
Williams
constant wheel
is
banging.
just Williams is just full send at this point. Just I mean, to have lower pace than the car, which has the hard tires.
Now Venom has some damage. He's being opted to
Again.
pit again, but I think he's gonna just
Oh.
stay out. Maybe he's just gonna keep the pace. He is in 4th place after all, and the people in front of him are just AI. Maybe he just wants to get the points here, wait till the second pit stop to fix his damage.
Or maybe hope for another safety car.
That's true.
He did
I
get
mean,
lucky with his first one.
There's still the battle of Wildstorm and Neo. I feel like there can definitely be a safety car coming out of that if one wrong move from Neo.
Unspoken is just
Unspoken's in
the
no
distance
man's land. He's in a relaxed point, but he's fighting against Albon. So
Yep.
Albon Unspoken takes 1st place now.
Albon did.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS.
Very. Ooh. Wildstorm breaks very late, passes the AI back into 4th place. The battle's back on for the
Nice.
podium position. With Neo still
on hard
behind
as
the
well.
AI, that's a great move.
Oh, Legion outbreak himself.
Yeah.
Leaderman's battling
Oh,
against
almost got hit
Perez
by-
right now.
He almost got hit. It's your boy.
I actually think Wildstorm has a chance of winning this race. El Hanam still has damage, so and he's on the hardest. Oh, and Wildstorm gets damage. He hits the wall. Left front wing is now yellow. That's unfortunate.
But he's still catching Alcana. And he's even on the house whilst you know.
El Hanam has worse tire, has worse wing damage. For
Yeah.
sure. Did you win against someone on the menu, or is that someone disconnected? It's your boy.
Good question.
At the moment, one of the racers is in chat on YouTube saying that. Never mind. This was for qualifying. A bit late to see in the chat.
YT Unspoken is doing very well in the front. He's pulling away from Alcana.
That's true.
He's in clean air.
Yeah,
He
pulling
has
a big
nothing
lead.
to worry
But
about.
Venom's got. Wildstorm's gonna have a nice slipstream on Venom. Is he gonna make a move into turn 1? He's got the fastest final sector.
He has no- I mean, both of these have wing damage, so I don't think they're gonna risk anything.
But they're.
Oh,
in
but
both
I think
podium
they are.
positions.
I think Wildstorm's gonna dive bomb now. Wildstorm's gonna dive bomb.
In the
Yep,
inside.
it looks like it. You can see from
Yeah.
it. Wildstorm's
Yes,
on the inside. He makes the move
Oh,
quite cleanly without
good
no
ulti.
need of down. That's very nice.
And
That
Hanam
removes-
is Neo.
Neo's gonna be the dirty driver here on Elganem. I don't think Elganem really wants to fight Neo at the moment.
Oh, he does. He makes the move.
He makes the move.
That's
It's very eager but clean. Elganem knew how to give him all the space possible.
Let's see if Neo tries to make a move on Wildstorm. He does have the
I think
DRS.
Elganem did a strategic move here, letting Neo go ahead to battle Wildstorm, maybe even get out a safety car, so Elganem can then take in second place with no stress at all.
I think Neo's gonna take 6th place here. Oh! Leader Win takes full frontal wing damage there. And safety car deployed.
Oh.
Safety car
Lots of
deployed.
leader wing.
This is
I'm assuming.
perfect for Alghanam, as he can even pit, and Wildstorm can pit.
This is Wildstorm.
Everyone's gonna, I think. Yeah, as you can see, Alghanam
Sad
even
for
says he's
Yes,
gonna pit.
I think Elhanem has to thank his teammate for that.
Definitely. Crash gate.
You did predict Crash Gate.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah. I think it did happen, yeah. Legion Wing crashed into the castle sector, lost both of his wings and safety car for
Seems
his
like Crash
teammate.
Gate. Maybe we're gonna have some protests after this race. Calculated crashing then. I think it was. Wait, did Neo end up pitting? I don't think Neo pitted. That puts Neo into first place, but he has a 5-second
Neo
penalty.
did not pit. Neo did not pit.
And I don't-
5-second penalty.
And I don't think he has so much pace
Yeah, on
to maintain
No.
he worn out mediums as
That's
well.
right.
And not to mention, Neo does have front wing damage after battling with CRG behind Wildstorm.
Yeah, Wildstorm and Helm on mediums, on fresh mediums as well. I think
Those
I
are
think
gonna
Neo.
be. They have
it's
the upper
just
hand
tired.
at the moment, but they're also behind the AI.
So what's the strategy now? Mediums to softs?
I don't think there is a strategy. I think
Yeah.
it's just winging it according to what happens in the race.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do here.
Assuming there's no more safety car, I think if they have a spare new soft, I think that's the strat.
Currently, Wildstorm being a nice race director, showing us everything.
Yeah, it's showing us everything. Oh, thank you. This is
Right.
those are very nice safety cars for both.
Quite
Element and
lucky.
Wildstorm.
Manon is disqualified from the session.
What?
Manon,
Who?
the Alpha Tauri.
Oh Manan, the Alpha Tauri.
Oh, Minecraft Pro left this session.
As well, we have a bunch of people leaving the session. Yeah, Manan. Yeah, just Manan. Just a qualifier now. DNF'd from.
Leader Ween all the way down into 15th. What a terrible race by him. Such a shame.
Yeah, his pit stop when he was in the lead was a big mistake, and he didn't. There were a couple
I
of
think
times
so
where
too.
he
Then
just
the
broke
just
himself.
inconsistent driving. Because he
Yeah,
could have
so
brought.
much for
he
House
could've-
1-2.
I mean, let's never say never, but yeah, it seems very doubtful for Haas to get a 1-2. I think it's also
Yeah,
going
so
to be
we have
difficult for
the-
Haas to even get a win here.
The three that we were talking about, the three fast drivers, are just beside each other. Wildstorm and
Manan says he had a hardware failure that his brake pedal just gave up.
Oh, this was
That's
That's going to be an expensive fix. I mean, we're not real F1 racers here, so we don't have all the money in the world. So, new set of pedals is going to be quite costly for him. It's a shame. I think the safety car should be coming in sometime this lap. If not, then it's interesting.
Do you think the hard runners at the back will be able to go?
I think
Just
they don't even have to stop.
to the
but
end?
They just have to.
Yeah,
They
you
just
can
have
go-
to
yeah,
maintain their
they can go to the
pace.
end.
For how long have they been on the Haas? Are they new Haas?
Leader Wing is on new hards, and it's your boy. I also think is on new hards.
I don't think Legion Wing
Oh.
is gonna.
Neo pitted. He's now on 14th. If you can see,
Oh,
not on first.
Yeah, I think he also had to serve the penalty, so they just waited.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh,
Legion Wing.
Wing.
What happened?
Oh,
Did he get
come
more front
on.
wing
Yeah,
dam-
yeah, he did. He gets front wing damage in a 5-second penalty. This is not a good race for him.
Definitely not. And at the same
a
time,
good
I
day.
think the safety car will be going in this lap. Because it usually stays out for roughly 2 laps, so... he's gonna be dead last with time to make up too, since cars won't be as bunched up anymore. Big shame for Legion
Maybe
Wing.
a safety car. Maybe it's a Hellenham's turn to break his own front wings to
Maybe,
save
but at this point...
Legion Wing's race.
Alghanam's
no.
tires are quite cold though. Same problem
saw
that
Wildstorm's as well.
Wildstorm was
Same.
having.
Yeah.
They both have the same
Cold
problem?
tires.
Then they're both on the same
Yep.
pace then.
Let's see if we're gonna have a nice battle between Wildstorm and Elf.
Yep, safety car in this lap. Yeah, this is just bad luck for Idrumeen. And he taps
there was some
Giovinazzi
damage.
again.
No, but there was also some contact between El Ghanem and Wildstorm, I think.
No, it was very close. There was no.
Yeah. Idrumeen now has a 10-second penalty.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah.
That's very unlucky for him.
And the safety car's coming in. That's so unlucky. Giovinazzi is gonna have a terrible race too, but I don't think he's gonna have
Fuck
such
him.
a tough. I don't think he's gonna be as angry as Lidgerween. I mean, starting third, and coming all the way down to last.
Last.
It brings me back to some special experiences in Abu Dhabi, but. Ooh, Al Ghanem with a deep dive on right. Very well done. Some damage though, but they both make it into. Even Wildstorm behind Al Ghanem.
Wildstorm
Wow.
also follows.
Yeah.
Where's CRG? Oh, CRG Velop is left behind the AI.
You can tell that Ghanem's a bit nervous of Wildstorm as he keeps looking back every now and then.
Oh, what a deep dive! Nice.
Oh, holy fuck, holy fuck.
I don't think that's
so
gonna give him
close.
much damage though, but wow, some intense racing. Al Ghanem really wants to make up
Oh.
all the places.
Oh,
Wildstorm gets
Wildstorm hit
damage,
the
but
back
Al
of
Ghanem
the
doesn't. Al Ghanem
Yeah,
has a
yeah.
big advantage right now. With Wildstorm having front wing damage, he's not gonna have as much grip.
El Ghanem made a big gamble, just trying to overtake this AI.
He's
just to make a
overtaking
big
all of
gap.
them. He is
Yes,
he
that's
really wants
impressive.
this win. Who's currently in first? I believe it's the Ferrari.
It's an AI. Oh, it's the.
Is it not the Ferrari
what's
of
his name?
IT unspoken.
Yeah, YT Unspoken. Yeah.
Wow.
That's so
Al
huge
Ghanem
setback
is
for
doing
Wildstorm.
some big gambles right now. He really wants second place, and he could even be gambling for this win right now.
He wants it. He has been good so far. All
Hopefully he
those
keeps it clean,
dives.
because I don't want him to get damaged. It's going to be exciting to see him.
Even with wing damage, Wildstorm is just climbing up, but just slowly.
Wildstorm,
Yeah,
I think, is one of the best racers in the league
Oh,
at the moment.
Oh, he takes damage again.
Oh! He's definitely pitting
Oh, he
now.
needs to
He's
box.
pitting this
He's
lap.
definitely pitted.
Vettel's going to pass him.
Maybe
He's
he'll go
gonna
hard.
That's a shame.
Still going hard.
Watch Al Ghanem as he's coming up. He's going to make a
3,
double
3 wide.
overtake. Is he going to do it? And he does
Yes,
it. He
he'll do it.
pulls it off
He
perfectly,
is.
but he might get tapped from the rear. No, he doesn't. Back into second
Is
place.
YT
The
Unspoken
battle.
on new hards?
I believe YT Unspoken. I don't think he is though,
Oh,
because
oh,
he
it
kept the
must
track
be.
position. He's in first,
Yes. Here's Wildstorm
But-
pitting.
but there's an advantage. Al Ghanem's on fresh mediums, have better pace advantage than the hards. And from what we've seen, Al Ghanem is the faster driver on qualifying pace than on YT Unspoken. So it should be quite interesting.
But if
But have you
YT
noticed?
unspoken.
Yeah, have you noticed? Wildstorm pitted up for mediums, not hards.
Yeah, so
Old mediums as well.
Lidgerween
Does he not
has
have
not
hards?
made up. Lidgerween did not serve his penalty yet, meaning he's racing with front wing damage and a 10-second penalty. I think, sadly, it's safe to count him out of the race at the moment unless some big mishap happens, but sadly he's out, I
Yeah.
think.
Al Ghanem is gaining like a 10.
Yeah, he's in
Just
rich.
for-
He's really pushing for this position, and he can catch it
Yeah.
easily without wasting too much time. He has him
He
in his
needs to-
sights already.
oh, he gained a lot on the.
They get a lot of time.
Fastest.
Fastest
second
like
second.
second.
5/10. He's definitely gonna get fastest lap here.
El Ghanem needs to pit again. but
Lidgerween
YT
makes the
unspoken
overtake
maybe
on
goes to the end.
Giovinazzi in 11th place now, with Neo in
Yeah.
10th, and It's Your Boy in 9th. Al Ghanem is going to watch out on using all
Yeah,
his overtakes. He's going to want to save that. That's the difficult thing about these F1 cars and these league races. You use so much overtake, but it's so hard to get it back. But what's nice about this track is there's so much heavy braking points is that you do end up making it back, but not as much as you start out with. And Rem's engine is a bit hot at 130 Celsius. As he just...
Wildstorm has a lot of catching up to do. Dead last.
That's true, but I think with his pace and his consistency, he can do it. He just needs to be a bit less... He's got actually opposite of what I'm saying. he needs to be very ballsy with all his moves. He needs to just go for it and risk it. Because he's going to need these points.
Yeah.
Al-Ghanam's going to maybe overtake him in the championship, which I will tell you guys right now how's it going. Let me give you guys the standings after round 4.
Yep. They're just a second behind each other. Unspoken and Eminem right now.
Currently, Wildstorm's in first with 77 points, and Al-Ghanam in second with 36 points, and Minecraft Pro in third place, and Neo in 5th.
Is Unspoken a reserve driver?
I think Unspoken is new to the league, so he doesn't show up in the previous races. So for his first race, it's great. Exactly.
But here we go. He has a DRS.
Al-Ghanam
Yeah, there's a
could definitely
Al-Ghanam.
get a nice bunch of
Go
points.
for it.
Is he gonna go for it? It's gonna be a nice steep lunge from the outside here. Fastest lap 2. He's gonna break nice and clean by Unspoken as he doesn't go for it again. But remember, there's still the second DRS zone, so Unspoken could make up the position again.
I think
But with
if Unspoken is a new hard, I think Elhana needs to. It's a almost 20-second
I
stop.
think Unspoken isn't gonna go for the move again. Leaderween is pitting, serving his 10-second
serving the
penalty.
penalty.
Ooh, Wildstorm with a
Oh,
143.
Very fast, very fast.
Yeah, he's making up places right now.
I think he might be going to the end of those mediums. I think they're
Wow,
mediums.
Al-Ghanam winning this race at the moment. And it's only lap
He still
14
needs
out
to
of
stop.
26.
Or can he go to the end of these
He
mediums?
can go at the end if he manages it, as he went from soft to medium. But I think
Yeah,
the
that's
tire wear is going to be a bit much, and especially with I don't know, the wind,
Unspoken.
it's hard to predict right now, because YT Unspoken is on hards. They got no pace at the moment, but towards the end of the race, it's going to be difficult.
Yeah, same for Wildstorm. He has these mediums.
It's a bit cloudy now. Al-Ghanam was even checking with the engineer to see if it
Yeah,
was going to rain,
same.
but it
Same with
seems pretty
Wildstorm.
chill. Let's see Wildstorm make it up from the back. Let's see what he can do.
Yeah, he has Ocon and Jogi Nonsense from the AI. And is this Elhanan with another fastest lap? Oh, he's boxing. He's pitting.
Al-Ghanam?
No. Just a wrong
That's
radio.
what I say.
Yeah, wrong
Yeah.
radio about it. Wildstorm overtaking Ocon. Easy.
It really looks like it's gonna rain. However.
Yeah.
It looks like it, but I think it's just getting overcast maybe. If it does rain,
You can trust Jeff.
you can always trust Jeff. You know, when he says the tires are falling off of grip, you do end up spinning out right away.
Yeah.
Another overtake from
Al-Ghanam's
Wildstorm.
doing quite clean. He's getting 2 seconds on top of YT Unspoken. This reminds me a lot of the race I had in Brazil with one of the Racing Points who was on mediums, but towards the end of the race he lost almost like 2 seconds worth of pace. So I think that could be happening here too, because I don't think YT Unspoken will need to pit again unless he gets damaged or anything. So I think YT Unspoken could be the race winner here if nothing happens. Wildstorm's struggling at the moment.
Maybe Elhanan can make the mediums go until the end, but that seems very unlikely. Yep, already a 20% tire wear there.
Yeah,
That's not gonna
as
be-
soon as they hit 30, you're gonna start to get snaps of oversteer. But he's going nice and easy through the corner, so maybe he knows how to manage it. But they definitely not going to the end. I don't think so.
He might pit for soft on lap 20. So he run 6 laps on soft.
Oh, Leech wins. Definitely not his day. He's got more damage.
Oh, he spun?
Yeah, he
Yep.
spun.
He's fun and he has damage too.
Yeah, not his day. Not his day.
Haas is already struggling financially. I think it's gonna be difficult to pay for all these new front wings. And wow, Lee Jarwin doesn't have any fresh tires to use anymore. He's gonna pit
No.
for used mediums.
This not his day. from third to this.
I don't know how many pit stops he's done, but the last time I checked in the last race in Monaco, there was someone with a 6 stops.
6 stops.
So
Monaco, yeah.
that gives you the idea about street circuits, is that you really have to be consistent here. It doesn't matter if you have the
Wildstorm.
pace.
Yeah, Wildstorm just overtook 2. He has the pace, but he still has to stop again.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
That's
I think
true.
this is. I think this is.
I think
Unspoken
it's Unspoken definitely could win this race. Al-Ghanem is worried about the tires right now.
the win. Second and third might still be up for grabs though.
Why
I don't
faster?
I mean, I think second and third will definitely be to grabs, but I don't think anyone in first or second are going to be going back, as they've already passed. I think it's roughly 20 seconds as a pit stop. Ooh, is Al-Ghanem going to pit
20
this lap?
seconds. You see him?
My,
No, he's
I don't know,
not.
he's gonna
I think
think
he's
about
gonna check
it. I
for
don't think he
weather.
is.
They're all just worried for weather right now.
No time concerns at the moment. Just
Oh.
focus on the driving.
No.
I don't know.
Wildstorm and Neo battling again.
Two rivals at the moment. I don't. Maybe we're going to see some more contact.
Yeah, they all stopped Ben Raikkonen right now. The AI.
Lee Jerwin coming out of the pits right now. In 15.
oh, see it.
1 minute behind the last AI of Vettel. I think it's very safe to say that Liederwien is completely out of the race, no matter what happens.
Oh, Wildstorm just overtook 3 people on the main straight.
He
Self
wants
restraint.
third place, and he's
Yeah.
gonna get it. That's easy for him. Question is, will he be able to get up any higher than third place? With YT Unspoken in 24 seconds ahead of Albon at the moment.
No, he won because he needs to
Yeah.
pit again. He needs to overtake
Bit
the
again.
everyone
True,
again.
but El Ghanem needs to pit too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he has a 20-second gap. He can easily do that.
He'll come out ahead, but
But-
they still be close though. So it'll still be a
Yeah.
battle for second and third. But YT Unspoken, strategically, walks away with this win quite cleanly without fighting much. I don't think that's. I think that's even why YT wasn't even fighting for positions. He was
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
laid back. He just let him go ahead, waste his tires. I mean, it's quite a strategic race for him.
His last second lap for in Q3 for pole was one and one on the race there.
Ghanem 30% on the tires. He's gonna ask the tire again. The engineer
Still
says
look
it's good, but I don't know if him driving it, if it feels any different. He probably definitely can't get on the power as early as he could before. Lee Jerwin in the pits again?
Again.
Is he just gonna retire maybe?
He's gonna get lapped now.
He's gonna get lapped. Ah,
By the back members.
you know what's ironic? I mean, Lee Jerwin is basically Mazepin at this point.
Yeah.
He's
Sure.
gonna get he's gonna get lapped by his teammate. Oh,
But everyone.
that's a shame.
Oh well.
Coming
yeah.
from all the way from P3.
Yep. What a
What a-
comeback from him.
I mean, what a comeback from El Ghanem, and what the complete reverse of a comeback from Lee Jerwin.
Yeah.
Because he can't fight for any positions. He has to unlap himself from all the cars.
Unfortunately.
At this point, just retire.
I mean, there's no
I
points to be grabbed unless some people this DNF. But you need 5 people
maybe
at
he's
least
just there
to
for
DNF.
the crash gate.
True. I mean, he could easily just chuck it into a wall now.
Dude.
I have to say, for El Ghanem to be in first place right now and still making up the time, it shows he
Very
has
good.
a pace and the tires are not that worn out.
There's an incident in the next part of the track. No
Alright,
overtaking
there's an
from the
incident.
tracks.
And it's on the straight. Hopefully El Ghanem can see it before it happens. Alright. I don't know who that was.
Green flag.
No, where's McLaren? But Elghanem is pushing right now. He's using all his overtake on the straight, so that's why he might be making up time. He needs to save some of that overtake too when he has
True,
pitted. and
but
needs
if
to
he
fire
pits, he's gonna get a lot of overtake from that.
now.
But still, I think I'll stay with the safe bet that strategically YT Unspoken has won this race.
Yeah,
Knowing Elghanem personally, I've raced with him multiple times, just doing 1v1 races.
yeah,
He's improved massively for this league. He's really putting in the hours to get better at the game, because before he was quite inconsistent, but as you can see here, he hasn't done anything wrong except from minor bumps and scratches, and he was even going for great overtakes. I have to say, I think Wildstorm's tires are completely done. 50% on the rears, yeah, he's gonna have to pit. And he's gonna have to
he's
pit
doing-
way earlier than Elghanem, which completely removes that battle that we were waiting for.
Yeah, I guess he had to put his tires to work just to get even up to third place.
I mean, he's got third place, which is great.
But then he went from first in qualifying to ninth, was it? And then got back up to third. That's a good news.
yeah, very good.
Be aware we expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
Adrian is, as a backmark, is not trying to unmap himself.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, no, no!
No need to worry
He
about
gets
that.
pushed by.
Everything's looking
You
good.
know who it is? It's your boy. He's getting pushed.
5-second penalty again for Lee Jareen. How many
No, no,
times
yeah,
is he gonna...
yeah.
Oh, that's a shame. It's really a shame, as he even had the pace, but it just seems like it's super inconsistent with how he's racing at the moment.
He locks up a lot. Looks like he's getting used to having ABS or.
Maybe. I believe that Elghanem is actually using full traction control,
Oh, huh?
which is interesting as he still keeps quite good pace.
Yeah.
I mean, I've raced with traction control majority of the time, and switching from it, you gain at least half a second without it. And that's just putting it to medium, and I would feel like you gain a full second just putting it on no traction control at all.
Yeah, you might do.
I'm still using overtakes on the straights and in ridge makes. He really wants to just make up as much time as possible, and he's definitely doing it. And he's got 6 laps left of the race. And the tires, they don't seem to be that big of an issue at the moment.
It's more damage.
It's gonna be
Just-
Leader, I think, just gave up at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, shame. But at least one of the Haas's could be is definitely in the podium positions at the moment, and still making up more time on the guy behind him.
Wildstorm going into the
Wildstorm
pits.
pitting. He stayed out quite long on them, and to be fair, he was pushing a lot,
Yeah, he will.
and he set a really fast lap.
Oh, he's going on to what? Oh, he's going. Oh, soft screen. He's changing front ring too. Oh, he lost the position to Albon and Nero. He's down to 7th now.
Yeah, he's down to
It's gonna-
7.
He's gonna be able to make it up. I know it for sure, bro. He's on softs.
Yeah.
Conditions look stable at the moment.
He's gonna set a fastest lap.
Than expected. Dries seem like the
Yeah,
best
get that
time.
extra. Yeah, he already got the.
And then I'm asking the engineer again if it's gonna rain. I get what he's feeling, because it's always very suspicious when you start to see the clouds coming in. Because you have to
Yeah.
start thinking of alternate strategies that are you gonna do. Whether you're gonna pit early for the rain or pit late and try to stay out and make the much use of the dries as possible. But I think
Yeah,
it's getting
exactly.
sunnier at the moment, so I don't think it's gonna end up raining at all. lots of AI. Wildstorm's gonna have to get through, which means it's very prone to the wing damage since the AI are basically just, they don't realize what they're doing.
Yeah.
Uncareful, and they close the door on you no matter what you're gonna do. But
I think
he breaks early.
I think Renem is going to the end.
I think he is.
And the mediums.
And
Yeah,
he's still
yeah.
gaining
He
time.
was pitted now.
He's losing a bit of time to Unspoken right now. As I think it was on lap 20, El Renem was at 5 seconds ahead of YT Unspoken. And you can see it
Yeah.
just going down little by little, but not fast enough
It ain't
for
gonna be
YT
enough.
Unspoken to make it up.
Oh yeah, it isn't. He isn't. He
If it,
doesn't have
if it reaches
much power.
60%, that's when El Renem is going to have a very, very prone to spins. Leader Ween outbreaks himself again
Yeah.
and locks up.
Again.
I think he's out of. I mean,
He's this third time.
I think
on
he's
the
getting.
race.
I think, to be honest, I think he's just getting used to anti-lock off. But maybe learning all of this, especially at a circuit like this, because it's all right angle turns. There's not really much camber or anything to guide you into a turn.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
It's gonna be quite a learning experience for him.
Yeah, I think it's just Unspoken first. And then, oh,
What's happening?
no. Did
Oh.
Elhanem hit?
Wildstorm's got the fastest first sector.
Okay, the car behind is catching you by
He's
5
pushing it
tenths.
all the way. He's gonna get third place. He's gonna catch up to Neo quite quickly, I think. Neo on worn worn mediums, which I think are roughly the same shape as Alghanim's. Alghanim's losing a lot of time to YT Unspoken in the corners now,
Yeah.
but he's only got 3 laps left, and I think he can make it. He's just gonna be nice and easy on the throttle. Wildstorm giving us that authentic driver's view.
Yeah.
Do any of you guys race in cockpit cam?
no.
No.
I
think
believe
most of us use
It's
the
quite
offset.
difficult. Yeah, offset is generally the best. Which is strange to see Al-Ghanam uses the normal like T-cam, which to be fair isn't bad, but it doesn't give you as much feeling as the offset when you center align it.
The offset just gives you a much better view of the entire track.
Yeah.
Adrian
Quite an
hitting
interesting
it.
race, I have to say, for the Leisure in the pits again. I don't
think
know.
This is his fifth, fourth stop.
I don't know what he's like trying to serve, if he's trying to serve penalties or not, but it's quite
Yeah.
pointless at the moment. No, he got
Yeah.
damaged
Second
again.
penalty.
He's switching the front
Yeah.
wing again.
Yeah,
Oh
it
my
is a
god, what
second
this guy
penalty.
doing?
I feel bad.
Just
He
be
should
the
just stop streaming right now, cause like
Oh wow.
we're gonna be flaming
yeah.
him a lot now. Cause I mean, to be comparing to your teammate who's all the way up in first place, keeping worn tires
Right.
without risking much damage, getting good points for the team, while your other teammate who had the better option is all the way at the bottom and has no more fresh tires even. I don't know. I believe in the game you really have to have a solid teammate to rely on if you're gonna do anything, and at the same time, if you want to get for the constructors, which Haas are currently third place in.
Who's it first?
First is Alpha Tauri, as Wildstorm has 77 points.
With 2 laps to go, this
to
is
be-
a done race for sure.
To be fair, I kind of helped the Williams get a. I got Williams a podium in the Netherlands, bringing them up to second, I think. So glad to see I'm doing the Williams fam proud in every circuit.
Yeah.
This is a very interesting race.
Oh, watching Sprung is gaining a lot on the Reinem right now.
On the softs, but I don't think it's gonna be enough though.
I mean,
He
yeah,
is
there's
40 seconds ahead.
there's still
no,
gonna
why to Rogan's gonna
there's gonna be a battle between Unspoken and El Ghanem if El Ghanem isn't careful.
yeah.
But I think on the
do
straights
that.
overall, El Ghanem has more pace because if you notice, he always ends up getting a few tenths up on YT Unspoken. I think it's the whole setup he has.
Yeah.
The car behind is gaining on you by 5/10 a lap.
5 tenths a lap, it says. But I mean, it's not entirely reliable. But El Ghanem's rear right is at
Oh.
60%. He's gonna be very prone to a lot of oversteering, a lot of these slow corners. Like here, for example, if he's early on the throttle just a little bit, it's gonna be ruined.
Yep.
He outbrakes himself a little bit, but makes it up. I don't think Wildstorm is pushing anymore.
Yeah.
I think at this point he just wants to solidify his fastest lap. But
Is-
well done by Wildstorm coming from the back, then pitting, and then coming from the back again, making it all the way into third place, getting the podium position.
Yeah, he's very fast.
You'd think this would be a different race if he didn't get knocked out. And
Completely. It probably would have been a domination by him.
which reminds me of Hamilton was that
Yeah.
got DNF and just came back for second place.
Only thing is,
Oh yeah.
only thing is, there's not been a single person that reverses onto track except Leisure win.
Hey man, props to him. He stayed in the race. And he didn't
I mean,
go
to be
anywhere
fair,
bad.
yeah, there's a lot of other
Props.
drivers that have been more like faster than him, and he's staying in the race, and he's learning how to use anti-lock, which I'm still afraid to use at the moment. I think I'm gonna use it in the next season of Tier 1, but not at the moment. I want to stick with my consistency that I have.
For the race.
We're coming up on
Yeah,
the
that's a
final
good
lap
idea.
of the race. I don't think it's gonna be a battle between YT Unspoken and El Ghanem unless something happens on this final lap, but
It is the last
props to
lap.
El Ghanem coming from second in Monaco to first here. With Wildstorm coming in third place, which I think is safe to say as he's quite
There's
consistent.
only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Yeah, Neo in 5th for Williams.
Still bringing in nice points though.
Yeah, he could maybe get 4th. It's very close to Albon. Yeah, he's up to 4th now.
Fourth place, done. I think that's set for the first top 4, but Leader, I mean, still trying to unlap himself. He's coming up on YT Unspoken now.
Crash into him.
Maybe. Spice it up a little bit. Esteban Ocon out of the
Yeah.
set. Esteban Ocon is out of the session. Is that going to bring a safety car on the last lap?
Last lap. Elite when he's still on lap 24. That's
Yeah, but as soon as he crosses the lap now, he'll be done.
yeah.
What worries
Oh,
me a
maybe,
little bit is that El Ghanem has one risky corner left to take. And with worn tires, it's easy to spin out, which is here. But he does it pretty cleanly,
does
so
it.
he's clear. El Ghanem wins this race.
Oh, Wildstorm almost spins on. Wildstorm is maybe going for another fast lap.
El Ghanem wins the race. His first win, I think. Quite great from him coming from the back, making it all the way up into first place. Lots of different strategies to have. Wildstorm still coming up. Leisure Win also crosses the line, finishing in 14th place behind the DNF of Esteban Ocon since he's been lapped. Wildstorm is giving us that authentic driver's view.
Let's see if he can get it set the fastest lap. Oh,
I think he's happy.
wants to spin. Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
Quite an interesting race.
CIG Willow in 7th right now. That's also pretty good. When he's out in 14th, right? Was out of Q1, Q2. I think.
Definitely. I think it's props to him.
Yeah.
For sure. Quite an interesting race. Lots of different strategies, and I don't think any of them were planned.
Yeah.
I think now we're gonna wait for some drivers to come into the interview area. We're gonna see if they can want to do some interviews.
Yep. Gonna
How would you
give the
guys?
top
How would you
three if
guys?
we can.
What's your guys like race review?
Well, it was a very exciting race during the restarts, but as soon as Al Hanam just pulled away, I think we're just done at that point.
Yeah.
A lot of a lot of standing mix-ups due damage from Wildstorm, Al Hanam, and the top runners, but
Quite.
because of the safety cars, I think they salvaged it.
And what about you, Turbo? What do you think?
The highlight of the race was probably all the times Lee Win changed his front wing, not gonna lie.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, I have to say that
And when he outbreak himself.
the number of overtakes El Ghana was doing right away to just make it all the way back into the podium positions and risk everything.
Yeah,
I
good
think
job by him.
that takes a lot of effort to do, especially against these AI which have no idea what they're doing.
Yeah, and staying on the softs, no, the mediums, and not pitting for softs. That's very well. And 60% tire wear.
It's
That's
props to him.
good time management. Very good.
All right, so we
That's
got
good.
our
That's actually a good race.
we got our P1 here. So let's drag him in and
MP3.
an interview. Wait, I can't drag him in. I guess
That's gonna be a problem.
that is gonna be a problem. I guess we're just gonna have to go into the interview area, I guess. So
Let's do it.
let's just do it. Hello?
Hello.
Hey, unmute your mic. You're gonna be the first one we interview.
Me?
Yes,
Yeah.
you. So
Hello.
what do you think of the race?
Yeah, it was a very hectic race والله. I had a crash lap 1 with the Ferrari بعدين I did well يعني الحمد لله.
That's props to you. And how are your tires feeling towards the end?
Then it was dead خلاص يعني خلاص تماما. It was a complete Hamilton كده. It was out خلاص.
But you managed to keep it on track. I got worried that you were gonna spin out maybe when they hit 60%, but nice.
وأنا كمان I did.
And you made it all the way back into first place, and you had a lot of issues under the safety car.
Yeah, the safety car was an issue فعلا.
Respect
What's
to
your
you.
highlight of the race?
I mean, you put some really nice overtakes on the AI to really get to the positions on the podiums compared to everyone else. I mean, you and Wildstorm were trying to make it up, but you passed Wildstorm so quickly. You passed the AI so quickly. Wildstorm couldn't even catch up at the end.
Actually, I think I passed the Wildstorm in the pits. I think he got unlucky in the pits, and I passed him because I did have damage. I did have damage in the castle section. Then there was a safety car. Well, I passed the Wildstorm in the pits. So that was lucky for me. Yeah.
It's definitely very lucky.
Mm.
I mean, props to you. So, Wildstorm, are you here?
أخويا آدم أخويا.
Yeah.
Congrats on the win.
Congrats
Yeah,
on the win.
thanks.
Alright, on to our next one.
The safety cars were so hard to deal with.
They
Yeah.
were? Why would you say that?
Of the strategies.
Mm.
'Cause everyone was on mixed strategies.
Quillen, what's your in-game tag?
What's your gamer tag, Quillen?
YT/unspoken.
Ah,
Yeah,
but you,
unspoken.
you came all the way in second though, so you did a pretty good race, and you set the fastest lap in Q3. Or am I mistaken?
Good job. Yeah, White Chance Wong. Good job, White Chance Wong.
Good idea. Wildstorm, are you
What?
here?
Yeah, I'm here.
So, what do you think of the race? How did it go for you?
I mean, it was a crazy race. After, like, this first start and two restarts after the first lap of those. I had front wing damages,
Mm. And did you
and then
did you think that what's it called? Did you think that DNFing in Q2 did that really set you back, or were you confident that you were gonna make the comeback?
I mean I was kind of confident, but that cost me because of all of the chaos that happened in front of me and the deal with AIs.
Mm.
They broke earlier than I do, so it was a deal. Then I came like third, hit it for softs at the end because I wasn't like very safe with those meds, so I just went for the softs to be safe and for the fastest lap in the race.
Yeah. Well, props to you. What about the contact that you had with Neo? Would you say that was like partially your fault, or would you say that? I mean, what's your thoughts? I think I saw you clip some of it, so I think you're planning on protesting it. Are you?
I I don't remember any contact with Neo, but eh, but with Neo there was a really great battle. Like two sectors we were fighting. Like
Yeah, you guys are like bumping wheels the entire time.
yeah,
But I mean, it's glad to see that you said it was a great battle, because from our point of view, we thought it was a bit, I mean, risky. It could have put you
Yeah.
guys into the wall or something. Like from my point of view, I thought it was maybe a little bit dirty because Neil was really pushing you. But hey, the sportsmanship goes a long way if you think it was a nice battle. So props to you.
yeah, yeah, and there was a really nice overtake at this straight. We took Neo and two AIs on the straight.
Yeah, that
There's a
reminded me
really
a
nice
lot of Ricardo,
overtake.
you and at BAKU exactly, just doing a triple
Yeah.
overtake.
And the incident with Dug in the Fridge or PS4 PSN your boy I don't know. I just in Q2 the incident with him. I just didn't expect him to go that slow in the pit lane entry.
Mm, that's
I wasn't
understandable.
really. I wasn't really. Just couldn't believe it, like how slow he was.
I mean, at least you made it all the way back, and I believe you're still going to be leading the championship, but you got Al Ghanem coming from. He's going to catch you soon if he keeps up with this performance.
Yeah.
يعني
And then
Say
and
what?
then and then with that CRG. What the?
okay.
Well,
He was still
hell
racing
is happening?
CRG.
Yeah, yeah, but he was on a bot. Like
Mm.
after Q2, he like
Yeah, I think he gave up on racing here. So
yeah,
hey,
yeah,
we keep our nicer
rage
play
quit.
we keep the nice players with us. So I think
Yeah,
that's it for today. I mean,
yeah,
next race is gonna be Tier 2 PC at Silverstone. So that's gonna be our next stream. It's gonna be quite interesting.
Yeah.